Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Tier List Show, Episode 3. We did a previous episode on company softwares. Now we're going to go over their websites. Tried to mainly stick to peripheral makers this time instead of some of like the no-usage ones that we had in that video.
Assorted brands.
Exactly. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. And all of this is in order, and we're going to display each website as well. Starting with Razer's website right here. So, break it down. What are we looking at here?
Looking at the splash page.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. We're looking at, like, in my opinion, a kind of cluttered splash page for Razer's website. It has a lot of information on it, and a lot of it is just kind of like branding blurb. But I mean, that's what splash page is supposed to be mostly.
Yeah. But what was really annoying about this site that we mentioned earlier is that you have to go to PC up here in order to find, holy shit, I cannot read any of this, mice, which is down here, in order to find
really
any of their stuff.
Hidden, and you just gotta keep clicking through menus, and that's annoying.
It's just such a strange interface. I'm really not a fan.
I actually think that like a lot of things use this type of interface, and it's not a good interface.
Yeah, I agree.
But the reason they do it is because there's a lot of products they got to go through.
We're gonna put Razer
D.
Yeah, Razer's in D. They just kind of suck all around, and like all of their branding on their products completely trumps what they did on the website. I don't know what happened.
It's just a lot of like overly cluttered design. It just, when I'm buying your mouse, I just want to be able to like easily, quickly click over, see all your like little mouse archetypes, click one, see everything, boom, straight to the ability to buy it.
Dang straight.
Don't want to have to click through 5 buttons.
Next up here, we're gonna have SteelSeries.
SteelSeries.
So automatically off the bat, I have to zoom out. Gee, Lord. Okay, so it doesn't scale very well zooming out, but that's okay. Right off the bat, actually not bad. Like after making a software that's so terrible, they actually managed to do this pretty well.
Web design team needs a raise.
Yeah, like I mean, all of the products are organized into very useful categories.
Yep, instead of just PC versus Xbox.
Exactly, and then you can just go to a product. They don't have all this. They don't really have any of the animation BS that we're going to mention in later products, and they get to a spec sheet at the very bottom. So.
It's a bit cluttered, but it's not too cluttered. You can definitely make out where like the important stuff is.
Exactly.
Pretty easily.
Mm-hmm. And I think we said that as well. So honestly,
I would honestly put it at like A or B. Probably more towards A in my opinion.
Okay.
This is the one thing I stand. One thing SteelSeries absolutely is doing right.
You know what? I'll agree with you. SteelSeries going to A. Sweet. All right. Next up, we're going to do Corsair.
Corsair.
So Corsair is another interesting one. That actually scaled pretty well here. I don't know. It looks like what Razer should have made, in my opinion. Like
They
almost,
have even more products than Razer, honestly.
Yeah, it's almost too gamer-y. Like, because Corsair is a very like my headset over there, right? It doesn't scream gamer. It screams like refined. But like I don't know.
The case fans scream gamer. That's
yeah, that is true. I mean, look at them right there. So gaming gear and keyboards, and I remember this page was like kind of bad, and I hate this spec sheet because like they're just trying to get you to buy the better one, right? Mm-hmm. This K65 series is one of the cheaper ones. Out of the mechanical thing, and they're like, oh, it doesn't have a palm rest, so you just buy the more expensive one. It's, I don't know.
Palm rest. Premium palm rest.
Yeah, not a huge fan, but at the same time, it's still like not bad, in all honesty.
Yep, I could navigate to this pretty easily, managed to buy a keyboard in like probably like 10 minutes.
Yeah, so what do you put Corsair at? C or D? What?
He's reading too much in the notes, bro. Go by your gut feeling. Stop reading too much into the notes. Who cares about the preliminary research?
B seems accurate, I think.
Yes.
Because it also feels like too cluttered to be like a true A tier.
It's the thing of like when you've got less products, it's a lot easier to make a website. But when you got a shit ton of products, it's like
especially
a lot easier to become cluttered.
I don't think it showed it, but when you own 4 of some of the bigger gaming brands, so they own Elgato, Drop, what was the third one? Origin, yeah. They own Origin and also Scuf, which I don't even know. Oh, Scuf controllers, that's right.
I've never heard of them.
make really good controllers. They're one of the bigger ones. But anyway,
I'm
when
not
you
a
have that
consoles.
many products across that many brands, it's hard to do that. So yeah, I think B is fair. Next up, Ponage.
Ponage, my beloved. Ponage, my beloved. All their products already listed. I already know everything you make. It looks good. It
Yep.
has nice little animations. Go open up like one of their products real quick.
Mm-hmm.
You chose the one they feature. Nice little 3D animation. If you want to change something, change like the feet, the grips, or whatever.
Yeah, it's not really showing up well on OBS right now, but it's a.
Yeah,
I
go
mean-
change something over there. Changes it on the
Yeah.
mouse live so you know what it looks like.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. There it is. See, I changed it from gloss red to white. Like, I don't know.
I love
I think it's neat, but also at the same time, they do kind of that animation thing, as you can see here.
But-
It follows your mouse.
But
But
their animations don't take cripplingly long to get through and don't make it hard to see the information. They've
Yeah.
got the information space on the right side so you can read, wow, you have the animation.
yeah, I don't know.
And plus, you chose their most featured product. Their other
Yeah.
products look a lot simpler.
I remember giving this an A in the notes, and I'm still on that personally. Something about it just makes me not want to give it an S. I can't tell you what it is.
I'm going to
but-
keep standing S. You're
Okay.
not. Yeah, I'm going to keep standing S. You're going to submit, but I'm going to keep standing
Let's
S.
do it. Where's it at? I found it. All right, Ponage is an S, baby.
Go to the website. They've even got like a decent little range of products.
Yeah, that's valid.
And they do a great job displaying them all. I love Ponage.
All right. Next is Vaxi. I think that worked, right? Yeah, it did. Okay.
Our favorite Zowie haters.
Yeah, it's okay. Well, it's not going to scroll. I can zoom out here. Or I can't. It just doesn't want me to. That's odd. Okay. Anyway, I can't scroll down on OBS, but we like it. I'm pretty sure, again, in the notes, I thought this was an A or S tier, but it's just laid
You
out
got
like super
layout.
simple. Like,
all the information you need is there.
Yeah.
You can see all the little products. I mean, maybe if they're products because they show you all the colors as like an individual thing at the bottom there.
yeah.
It's maybe a little bit clustered, but even then, not too bad. You got the main stuff at the top, so everybody
Yeah.
will focus that.
I think this is probably the one that other people need to take note of. It's not perfect, but it's like a good baseline of what an A tier should be. So, I think with that, I'm gonna throw this.
If they
in A
had
tier.
maybe like the little 3D thing that Ponage has, I love that so much. I love that so much.
Who
I
am
ain't gonna
looking
stop
for?
talking
Who am I
about
looking
it.
for? Vaxi. I think they're definitely better than Steel Series. Like I said, it's like the definition of an A tier. Like something like what we're gonna mention Zowie with later. Screw it, let's do Zowie now. Actually,
He wants to get straight to Zowie.
yeah. So all right, you mentioned that their monitor section's horrible, but let's actually skip the monitor section here. We're gonna go
I mean,
to
buying a
mouse.
Zowie monitor, you're making a mistake in the first place.
So, we did this earlier. Just click the EC series, learn more. And there's just all of this very sports informational stuff, how you grip it.
Kind of
all
a
the
little bit cluttered
measurements.
when you go to here,
Yeah.
but if we go back one,
Yeah, I need to do that actually. If you scroll down, then you have just the product page where it has
Yep.
all the sizes listed of the different mice, different colors, just kind of everything you want to see. And there's also 4 pages of it, which I didn't
but
know.
I think the main important part here is the information there. Scroll up a little
Yeah.
bit more.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Like that stuff where it lets you actually compare the sizes of their mice, so you actually know what
And
the
even the
difference
back,
is.
You can, webcam's covering the back right here. Like if you did one that has a hump on it, then you can see how big the hump is compared to just like a basic large mouse or something like that.
You can see the difference in the different sizes of Zowie mice because
Yeah.
they make different sizes of the same mouse.
Exactly. So that being said, we agreed on this earlier too. Zowie is S, and I'm putting
Having
it above
ELO
Ponage.
shapes built into your website, instant S.
Yeah, I'm putting it above Ponage. I think Zowie's probably. It's like we know Zowie is the very sports physical brand. Like esports is a sport, and we treat our products as such. So I definitely think that because they do that, the site is laid out so much more efficiently, and the products are as well. It's just like they're the definition of, okay, we stuck to our marketing. Here it is.
All that money they saved on not having software went directly back into the website.
Exactly. All right. We'll go back in order here. WL mouse. I mean,
I think we loved it because it's stylish.
Yeah, it's very. Oh no!
It's
I know why we loved it. So you launch in. First of all, the freaking that is so funny. But you just scroll down. It mentions all the stuff that their mice are really good at, and then
Simple
product
blue,
page.
Product.
Like, why haven't more people done this? I feel like it's a super smart way to just immediately put the customer in the shoes of like, all right, buy the mouse.
I know Ponage used to do that when they had the Stormbreaker like first coming out.
But
And
yeah,
then if you want to get like more information about a product, I mean, you can still just go click on it.
Yeah, so if you go over here, you can go to, let's go to just the, all right, sure, the BeastX
Mini.
whatever. And then you scroll down, it's
Price,
got all the great
images,
pictures.
FAQ.
Yeah,
I mean,
and all the
everything
dimensions, sensor,
everything
and
you
stuff
need.
like that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I don't need your like whole product spiel. Like,
Yeah.
I'm probably already know what I'm looking for if I'm on your website.
Yeah. S tier? I just don't think
A?
they have enough
I think
product
it would
birth.
be A.
Yeah. I don't think they have like enough. Why did it? Oh.
Like I said,
That's what it
this is a
said.
very gut feeling tier list show.
Yeah.
My gut tells me A. I don't know. I can't exactly place what it is that's keeping them out of S.
That's
But
valid.
they're a high A.
I still like it better than Steel Series. Like Steel Series was good, right? But it
Steel
just wasn't
Series
like
is another one where they've got a crap ton of stuff and they managed to lay it out in an
Mhm.
actual reasonable way.
yeah compared to Corsair.
Compared to Razer, certainly.
That is true. All right, Wu-Ting.
Right into their products.
Yeah, right into the products, and then immediately
News, how to
this
get
is.
in contact.
I was going to
etc.
say this is something else that was in the notes was enthusiast. They are enthusiasts, and I mean it goes straight into the aluminum cases, which don't buy them. There's so much better ones for cheaper. Detachable cables, don't buy them. There's better ones for cheaper. PC switch plates, which okay, polycarbonate specifically for this, that's whatever. And then immediately into wrist rests, even into stuff like switch lube and stuff like that. So this is like the ultimate enthusiast website. They have a lot of like even open source software. So if you go to here, they have the Wudabase, which is all open source, like GitHub type stuff.
It's all laid out pretty good. You go to like their actual product. Doesn't
Yeah.
give you too much of like a spiel in my opinion.
Again, right here though,
All the information is well laid
super
out.
enthusiast, which I think. So if you know who Wu-Ting is, you're already in the enthusiast market. So I don't think
Yeah.
that them. Again, they're kind of doing what Zowie did, where they're leaning into their branding of like, I am enthusiast, so we make it a website for enthusiasts.
Rather than just trying to get your attention like Razer.
Yeah, I think that's fine, and I think that is the definition of
They're not trying
A
to
tier.
fluff you and try to upsell you.
yeah. So I think A tier, and I think it's comfortable there.
Wow, web design.
I know, right?
Crazy. Maybe if we spent less on the web design and more on the software, we'd have better opinions.
For real. Next up is Pulsar, which, ugh.
I stand Pulsar, but I don't stand their website. I give them credit of using the front page to display their news like everybody else does, but they do it in a kind of different format as you scroll down. But
Yeah.
they're hiding all their products at the bottom, which is dumb.
Yeah, and then if you go to their products, here we go. All right. I
Not
remember
well placed out, in my opinion.
Yeah, you pointed this out earlier. So if you go to the X2 V2,
Just using
right.
that as an example.
exactly, and then watch what happens when you scroll down. Oh, you literally can't even see it on the screen. Hang on, let me zoom out a little more if I can. Nope, didn't work. Okay, it's a whole animation. It's like a whole video that you have to sit here and do this.
Audience at home, go do it yourself. It's really annoying.
Yeah, can I please get to the top of the
Just
Hang on,
we're
gonna
not doing this for a bit.
impromptu segment here. I'm gonna see how long it takes for me to scroll down past this one section of the product page.
That says nothing important, by the way. It says
Correct.
nothing important.
It's all promotional. You ready?
Mm-hmm. We're speeding through this too.
Yep.
4
4
seconds.
seconds. Speeding.
Doesn't sound like
through
a
it.
lot.
But when you're not, and you're just like you're scrolling through it, and it's like, oh, okay, this is look at the internals. It's like that could be close to 10 of like, can I please just see the bottom already? It's
Yep.
oh god.
And when you're trying to go through it, you'll probably end up accidentally dragging yourself all the way to the bottom. Annoying. It's
Yeah,
dumb.
I despise it. Despise it. Despise it. Oh god.
I would give it a D tier.
Yeah.
They make good products. All
And
their
it's-
products
it's
look
laid
nice,
out okay.
but the website could use. Just stop trying to advertise to me, guys. Stop trying so hard.
Yeah. And the worst part is that for the special editions, they don't have that same marketing stuff. So if you go look at a special edition, that animation doesn't pop up compared to when you look
And
at
then
the
for the
normal
special
edition.
editions, they just have all the same information,
Yeah,
but they have like the mouse piece. Like,
And also,
colored.
speaking of like the Demon Slayer one, why didn't they just make it one Demon Slayer mouse that has all the options? Why
I guess it's
there's like
'cause-
30 of them.
I guess it's because they've also got like slightly different ones. So like some of them are X2A, some of them
Yeah.
are H's, whatever.
That's true. All right, up next is Extra
Schizo layout. Anyway,
Yeah, I didn't know it was Cherry Extrafy. He told me that before here, but I mean, hey, it's immediately into a product page, kind of like what we liked about WL Mouse. Straight into their keyboards, straight into
news segments,
esports,
all that stuff.
Which, like, that's okay. Honestly, if you're gonna be an esports brand, I think you own
Find it funny that they've got Vitality on there. I'm not sure any of those players use Extrafy mouse.
They use keyboards. I know they use the Extrafy keyboards. They have a special.
I know
French...
Zywu uses an EC.
Yeah, no. So all of their keyboards have French keycaps on it, so it makes the French flag.
That's so
Sphinx,
good.
Sphinx's is the Israeli one
That's
too.
so good.
It's so fun.
That's so good.
But yeah, if you
I
go
love
to
that.
just a mouse, it's just product page and specs.
That's all it has to be.
Yeah. Again, this is just A tier. Like
I
all these
don't
companies
like
trying to
it
be different things.
when I'm on your product page and it's just advertising. Well, that's where a lot of the sales. That's how we convince you. Convince me by making a good product and then actually advertising that product elsewhere, please. Thank you.
Exactly. Okay, next up above.
We get to do our
Oh
favorite
my
slander
God.
segment. Our
Final
favorite
mouse.
slander
So,
segment.
okay. Landing page. I'm going to zoom out here. Okay, didn't help.
It just doesn't work on OBS.
No.
Just accept
well,
it.
So what I think it's the animations or just whatever. This is it. It's just
I know we didn't even scroll down, and you
this
probably can't see it.
same
but-
animation of the final mouse, whatever, the ultralight.
Oh, but we're hipsters. That's why it's very minimalist. That's why it's just the animation.
Yeah. So okay, I want to buy the ultralight. Cool. Specs page.
Okay.
Wait, where's the product page? Oh, right.
Oh,
here.
cool.
All right.
Oh, it's all sold out because it's a final mouse.
And Scalper's got a hand of it, so now it's $300.
Oh, great.
Piece. Yeah. Like, guys.
And then when you're actually there to buy it, and the website doesn't work half the time.
Yeah, and how? So,
Hey.
riddle me this: how do you find the specs of the mouse you're using? Think of if you have a Starlight 1210s. Do you have to go to the Amazon page? Like, no, guys.
You pretty much have to go to like a
This ain't
mouse
it.
encyclopedia.
This ain't it, and we're gonna prove it.
I actually-
for Final Mouse.
I actually did try to find like the whole history of every single final mouse, and it's actually genuinely hard because they don't have like an encyclopedia of their mice or anything.
Mm-mm.
That's something I actually like about the Razer website. They've got the whole history of the Death Adder.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That one's a nice little cool segment.
Yeah.
Be proud of the mice you have made if they're not terrible,
Yeah.
like the Death Adder.
Next up, Logitech, which again, into an animation, into new products, into other products from Blue because they own them, of course, and then into kind of esports type stuff. Oh, hey, simple. Yeah, it's just, it's Logitech. So, okay, something else we should mention. Pre-show, we went to Logitech Normal, just Logitech's website. And so obviously none of this is on there. But above this, there's always these logos in the top left. But above it, you can actually see the normal Logitech one here. So if you want to just go to normal Logitech, you do that. And if you want to go to Logitech G on the normal Logitech website, it's right there.
Corsair also does the same thing. Nice little way to drive traffic to your other
Exactly.
brands. It's
And
good
this
system.
is a layout that's consistent across a bunch of them too. Actually, HyperX, which is next, is the same thing. It's just mice. And if you wanted to filter, you have all these filters, and you got colors and everything like that.
I hate how good that filter layout is because I'm a horrible contrarian. But that is probably the best way to lay out your filters.
what
I
this
can't cope.
You know what this reminds me of? Best Buy. It's like they just have filters, and you look it up. I don't hate it, but it's also not. I don't know. Logitech is again one of those bigger companies that has so much catalog that it's hard to get it all on this page,
Yep.
obviously. But
They do a pretty solid job of presenting it. I'll give them that.
yeah, I don't know. To me, B tier.
B or C?
I don't think C. I think this is fine. And like I mentioned before, next up is HyperX, which they have cool new collection.
Very Logitech style.
Yeah, products, just their stuff. A little bit of an animation here, but again, like it's not Pulsar wise.
It's not that. It doesn't take a whole 5 seconds to scroll through.
Yeah. Something interesting is they just have a sale tab. If you're just cheap and you own that, then okay, can I get this off my screen, please? Then hey, bam, stuff that's on sale, like the Quadcast right now. Oh God, it's $135. Okay. Anyways, all right. So let's buy a Cloud 2, right? Bam, that's Cloud 3, but you get the idea. Look, it's just the Logitech thing.
This is just like the way people have been laying out websites for centuries. I
And
feel like there's
also
better ways.
Link to their software, which is not good, by the way, but it's whatever. And
this is not a bad way to lay out a website.
I don't know. I mean, I think it's just kind of simple.
It's okay.
Yeah.
I could navigate to your product.
I'm going to throw it right next to Logitech. But I don't know, it's just worse than Logitech for some reason. It has that kind of China polish on it, if you know what I mean. All right, next one. Oh, please tell me you can zoom out.
Nah, it's because it's animated.
Did it? What the?
No, it's doing it really weird over there.
It is doing it really weird.
I'll
All
just
right.
describe it for them.
Okay, real quick. If you're a viewer, go look at this yourself. Coolermaster.com. It's pretty simple. It is a mobile-focused interface.
It's on the right side, you've got their whole professional stuff. Takes you to their professional website. On the left side, you got their more, commercial stuff for gamers.
But
I don't like it. If I'm going to the Cooler Master website, I'm probably not a professional. If I'm here for your professional stuff, I'm probably just gonna have to go to your website and just click support or something to find a link like that. It takes too long.
I was gonna say it just took me there. You probably heard it on the microphone. I clicked it 8 million times, and then all of a sudden, wow, normal website that's actually laid out in a very okay way, showcasing new products but then also isn't this to the No, this is to their design studio. That's right. But who cares about the Corsair design studio? Yeah, let me buy a $350 case that looks like a shoe. All right, that should be in a different tab on the main. I don't know. Let's go. All right, what is Cooler Master? Oh, they make a mouse that people like, kind of.
Mouse knowledge guy over there.
Yeah. 715? Is the Cooler Master 715? Why is it taking
I think it's
forever?
the 600. I don't know. I'm not going to hold that against them.
Yeah,
I'm going to
it could be
somehow
the
blame
internet.
that on us.
Could be the internet.
I'm going to somehow blame that on us, unless that is a quirk of their website.
I think this was it, actually. It's the 720. Which, I don't know why people like it, but come on, any day. And then it's just
cheap.
Yeah, it's simple.
And it's also kind of weird
product
size.
Page, It's and a gallery. That's kind of
maybe
neat.
It's a bit long. You could have the specs a collapsible thing. I'm not gonna hold that against them. Solid page.
Solid page, but the first part.
That instantly loses you points.
Yeah,
to me.
that's that was already a B tier website, maybe A tier even, but now I'm thinking C or D.
You just want to fill C. I want to fill C. Put it in C for Cooler Master.
Let's put C for Cooler Master, F for Firewall Mouse. All right, next, Lamzu.
Don't like it.
I mean, it's just
they got the Pulsar style thing, but it just feels somehow worse.
Yeah, I don't hate it, but
there's just somehow less consistency here. So something that Pulsar did that they do get credit on is at the top they had all the products, but half of it was cut off, so I had to scroll through it anyway.
Right. Oh, here we go. So this is what the Atlantis page looks like. Just all the products, and then
their images could use some work.
Yeah. And then you scroll down. There's none of it. It's all informational. It's, again, very enthusiast, which I think Lamzu owns, right? I think that's okay. And there's no animations. But overall, it's just, it kind of has that foreign touch to it.
A little bit of jank, but it's not that.
They tried too hard, I think. You know what I mean?
No.
It's so they made a website and they're like, oh, we need to make our products look appealing because we're especially with all the influencers that use their products. They're like, okay, people need to look at this and think premium and blah, blah, blah. And so they made a website because Pulsar does the same thing. It's just all branding. I just think they tried too hard. Even WL Mouse, there's no animations. It's just this is our product. It's
3D spinning product.
Yeah.
That's the product.
In a sense, it's that's kind of what Lamzu should be too, but instead you have to scroll back in real quick. It's And also, there's no
I'll give you
like,
that.
what is the difference of the Thorn versus the Atlantis? And on Pulsar's website, you
That's
can
something
actually
Zai was good
see
for.
the shapes.
That's
too.
something Zao was good for.
Yeah. So
Showing us your shape compared to your other shapes, instantly gets points.
Yeah. C tier.
I want to know the difference. C tier.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's comfortable. We're
C
also
for comfort.
we're missing all. I had to add the ROG logo in another one. Okay. Technical pause. I gotta add the ROG logo. Oh my god. I feel like I forgot another one too. I don't remember.
We're very professional.
Very professional.
Hilariously, for this time, we actually put in way more effort than we've
Wait.
done for
Oh,
any
yeah.
other recording.
Ninjutsu. I forgot. And where's ROG?
Oh no, wait, you did actually pass. No, you didn't. I was gonna be like, you should just use the iPower logo for ROG. Nobody can tell the difference.
True. Okay. And we're back. Just kidding. We probably didn't skip that. Anyways,
That was
ROG
pretty funny. Maybe
is
we
where we're
shouldn't cut
going. Yeah, we'll see.
Pretty
No,
funny.
that's the wrong one. I don't know. I don't hate it. Here's the
I
thing with
don't
ROG
like
is that they're not just a peripheral brand. They're very skirting the line. Kind of like even Corsair and
They
Cooler
make
Master.
components as well.
Yeah, so that makes it hard in the first place. So, oh god, what just happened?
You clicked shop and it immediately sent you to the
To
shop where that way they could
ASUS.
collect your
Yeah.
information.
All right, let's buy a mouse. Actually, let's buy a keyboard. They make decent keyboards.
He hates mice. He hates mice.
Okay, it's just kind of like, again, product pages. There's a little accessories tab that you can't see on OBS.
But if you want to go look at all their keyboards, it's
I mean,
like hidden text button at the top.
yeah, this is okay. Like, I don't hate it. They also overprice all their stuff. That's
I
irrelevant.
feel like
to this
view all
conversation, but-
keyboards should be a bit bigger than the specific type.
Yeah. C tier. Because like it's
I've
not
tried looking
horrible,
at
but-
monitors for Asus. It's about the same experience. It's not stellar.
Yeah. I can imagine that. Next up.
It works though.
Sick.
Lets me actually buy the product.
Turtle
Firehouse.
Beach. So
Here it comes.
neither of us realized they entered the sim space, which is so funny to me. But anyways,
This man hates Turtle Beach.
just looking at it,
When was
you know,
Turtle Beach last relevant?
yeah, where first of all, like there's no border between these two pictures. It's just picture, Dr. Disrespect, picture, and then cluttered. Oh god, it's getting
Whimsy
worse.
does the same thing, but at least they keep theirs as like one picture per.
Yeah, so it
It's just images.
But to their credit, if you go, okay, I want a PC controller, then it's not the worst page in the world.
PC controller, otherwise known as a
It's
controller.
hard to kind of tell like what the differences in all these are. I'm pretty sure these are just different colors of each other. No, hang on, I can't see that.
Which, if you
Different
sell different
colors.
colors of the same product, it should just be one product page, and then if I click a different color, it should just change the color of the image.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, people. You're smart cookies.
Yeah. D tier.
I'm not gonna argue with it. You just hate Turtle Beach. I'm struggling to think of the last time Turtle Beach was relevant.
Real. Oh, I forgot. No, Zowie already up there. Oh, okay, because we did it earlier.
You skipped pretty far
Alright.
to Zao.
Yeah,
Just keep
yeah,
going.
yeah.
You got
Yep,
You got three more brands up there.
Ninjutsu. Actually, like a very clean, very well designed like intro page here. I like it. I can't scroll further than that. Rip. All right. Well, anyway, there's a nice little infographic down here. From community for community. What? Anyway, let's go to the Sora V2 up here.
It's just a
So-
not very good tagline. in
You
my
know, so
opinion.
you got, $99. Hey, it's on pre-order, 39 grams, and then it goes through all these specs, no animations. I think the reviews are a little silly, but
I don't actually like reviews on your own product page. I'm not a
Yeah.
big fan of that.
Let's go to Sora 4K.
You know what I do actually like that they do?
What?
Or well, when websites do it is when they have like reviewers listed. Even then,
I think
a
that's
little
okay.
bit. Yeah, that one's a little bit better,
Yeah.
but it's not great in my opinion.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So what happened with this text here?
I'm pretty sure that's just the formatting we're using.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that one's on us.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'd hate to slander Ninjutsu.
But, decent infographics. When you click order, it says thank you. And last time I did this, it didn't actually put it in my cart.
It took a second.
Yeah, it took a second.
It really confused
But
it.
it's just, I don't know. It's a simple.
Accessories page could use some work.
Yeah, they have one accessory. Nice.
One of them doesn't even have an image.
Sick.
Anyway, Ninjutsu, wishing you the best in the future. Hoping the Sora V2 is as good as I've heard.
C tier.
Fair enough.
Cool.
Definitely could go up to B.
All right.
If they just improved it a little bit.
Glorious. I looked at this earlier and it didn't look this bad.
Didn't
It
look
doesn't
this
look
bad. I thought it looked good.
Yeah, it's just leaning into their branding more, which I think is fine. This is the part I really liked, actually. So whenever you want to go to something specific, you can actually just hover over this. I don't want that. Okay, let me do this. All these different options. And it shows you, like, here. It's like, okay, this one's clearly wired, and it's probably cheaper, but it doesn't show the price, but whatever.
Showing the prices on the right side.
Yeah.
That could be good.
And then you go to the keyboards, and it's, again, the same thing. So
But you know, if I'm looking over here, I'm probably gonna end up clicking
yeah.
it.
And then you even have, like, the pre-built and the, I don't know.
And I probably know what I want.
Yeah, mouse pads, you have all this stuff. I mean, it's just simple. Let's buy a keyboard real quick. Where's the one I bought back in the day? I guess wow, they don't have them available anymore. So yeah, this is the newer version of the keyboard I built back in the day. So I cannot read what any of this says, but it's layouts.
Personally, not that big of a fan of this part.
Yeah, so you got full size.
Could use a little bit more of a
compact,
modern UI.
But again, it's also very enthusiast. It's like, hey, these are the switches, these are all the features it lists, and blah, blah, blah. So, like, it has that reviews section, too.
The good old review section that has 7 reviews. One of them is a 0 star. The rest are all 5 stars.
Yeah. A, low A, if not B.
Yeah, I'll give them a low A. I want to be generous to Glorious. I'm feeling merciful. We need to fill out A with everything.
Yeah. So, for last, we saved G-Wolves. And something I will mention here as I swap scenes. There is no... Oh, hang on. I'm going to go to Zowie's real quick. It actually looks like you've errored out the page. G-Wolves just doesn't have their logo.
Mm-hmm.
But you get into it, and it's like, okay, this is not horrible. This is not horrible. And then all of a sudden you scroll down, and you can't see it. Damn it. I'm just going to read the About Our Store section here in the bottom. We are G-Wolves Mouse, and welcome you to come here and become our friend. We will do our best to help you do well in esports. We also hope that you can help us keep improving.
Should we pull out the exact quote we used?
Yes.
Foreign jank.
Yes, foreign jank.
It's kind of endearing. I gotta give them that, but it's foreign jank.
So you got, please, I want your mouse page. I want your mouse page, please, God. This would work better on horizontal view. I'm going to give them. Okay, we're not gonna buy a mouse. We're gonna
just go to software. Just do something. Okay. You're dying.
Here we go.
This is
God. This looks so sketchy.
I love it. Our number one comment on this website was absolutely just.
Did I get it? I don't think I got it.
Foreign jank. It's got a bit of English.
There we go. All right, I got to a product page through some wizardry. Yeah.
Go to the credit card one. Slightly more up.
Oh yeah. So there's this. There's this link
get that
right
in
here.
there. Yep. Up.
How to pay
Scroll
credit
down a
card.
little bit. Scroll down a little bit.
It's a hyperlink, by the way. So I'm sure it pulls up to an article how it does that.
It's just the wiki how to pay with a credit card.
Yeah. Yeah, so should you prefer a refund, please contact our
I just noticed that email address.
5127 3704 at qq.com.
They make decent mice, if you would believe it. They really do make some solid mice.
I don't know, it's so strange. And it's like, oh hey, there's an Overwatch clip right here by a streamer, it looks like, using one.
Anyway.
Like, what is... It's so good in areas, and then foreign jank.
Yep, it's got that like whole foreign jank to it, and I love it. I love it. It's on at the same time as being a detractor. It's also really endearing.
Yeah,
I can tell they actually did care, but they didn't care enough to pay somebody $20 to proofread it.
Real lower B.
I guess it's not doing better than anybody, but it's certainly doing a lot for my heart.
You know what? That is valid. And with that, today, that concludes the Tier List Show, Episode 3. We hope you guys enjoyed. Bit of a janky episode, but we're still figuring things out. Leave a comment.
Someday we'll have professional quality.
Exactly. Leave a comment if we got something wrong. Genuinely, I think we did a pretty good job here today. I don't see any adjusting we need to do, right?
No.
Yep.
Find a mouse at the bottom and nobody else at the bottom because their websites actually let you buy the product.
Yep. So
Yep.
with that,
That's
we're going to go
good.
ahead and close out, and we're going to see you in episode 4. Peace.